Dodds.
Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker. The topic of today's debate is investment and renewal. But that is not what people in Yeovil are thinking about after this budget. For my constituents, including many local businesses that came to meet with me yesterday, this is the why bother budget. Why bother, people in Yeovil ask, with weeks of leaks, briefings, flip-flopping on the budget? As David, who supports SMEs, businesses in my constituency, said, all it did in Yeovil was create uncertainty and damage investment. Once we got the budget, people in Yeovil were left asking, why do we bother to trust this government? There were some welcome but long overdue measures, like those that make online gambling companies pay for their fair share, which is good, lower energy bills, which is good, and also lifting children out of poverty. But this government promised to properly grow our economy without taxing working people. But the OBR is clear. The budget has almost no meaningful growth measures at all. What it does have is freeze on income tax thresholds, a stealth tax on working people in Yeovil. Similarly, a 3p a mile tax on electric cars will have a disproportionate impact on drivers in rural constituency. It leaves them thinking, why bother going electric at all? Over the last few days, speaking to businesses across my constituency, it is clear so many are left asking, why do we bother at all? Gareth, who owns a cow and apple, told me he asked why he bothered battling to keep his business going over the last 5 years, just for the government to take and take without even listening, let alone supporting businesses like his. Businesses like the Cake Box in Yeovil are left in an impossible position. Last year, their business rates went through the roof and they had to make staff redundant. Because of this budget, they may be looking at more or at rising costs, both of which will damage businesses. While the government wants to introduce lower business rate multipliers, that is not enough, particularly if higher valuations just cancel these lower multipliers out. So ultimately, people in my constituency are left asking, why bother with a budget that doesn't deliver what this country really needs? Growth in the economy. What we needed was some ambition from the Chancellor, so here are some policies the government should have bothered with. A windfall tax on the QE relative parts of the profits that big banks have received, raising $30 billion for taxpayers over 5.5 years. An increase in digital service tax on social media giants, replacing the broken business rate system with a commercial landowner levy, a reverse of damaging national insurance and family farm tax, a 5% reduction in VAT for hospitality sector over the next 17 months to keep them afloat. That's it, keep them afloat. And finally, we need a better trade deal with the EU, like Liberal Democrats have been calling for. This could raise more than $25 billion. Madam Deputy Speaker, the government failed to deliver any new ideas just when we need them most. But please just still ours. Our communities need more and they deserve better.